YouTube, what's happening? It's Saturday, November 8th. We're going to cover college basketball real quick. There are 59 Division One versus Division One games. Been a busy morning. Had to do NBA, NHL. Power went out for a little bit this morning, so a little bit of a late start. That's why we're doing this video so late. Can't help it. Power was out for like 2 hours randomly because maintenance. The hell? Anyways, you see all the games here. Now, I know a bunch of you come to these videos just so you can see the sheets. That's all you want to do. You want to see the spreadsheets here. This is what they look like. You want to see this. You want to break them down, get the stats, and move on. Some of you want the plays. I get that. If you're looking for just the sheets and you get a day like today where I am late, or hell, for God forbid, there's something I can't make a video for some reason, you can get the sheet yourself. All you got to do is go over to the HQ. You sign up there. It's $20 a month. You get all the sheets for every game, every day, for every sport. And it looks like this. Let me show you the site. Looks like this. And we do this and go boom. This is what the site looks like. It's called Better Bay. I made this all from scratch. It's all here. So you can see, and you get every single spreadsheet for every single game. You just scroll down to it. You can see everything you want. It has a list. The schedule is where all the daily plays I take from the videos for every sport are there. Every single tab is every single thing there. So if you want that, you go to the HQ, you sign up there. Simple as that. So enough of that. We do have our slate of games. There's 59 of them. I'm going to roll through these the best I can. So let's go into the first one right now. Okay, so with the game starting here at noon, I got to figure out how to do this where I can start doing like college hoops on Friday nights for Saturday, because Saturday's our busiest day by far. By far. Early games and a whole bunch of them. So I'll probably start doing those Friday night, afternoon, whatever works out, because teams hardly play back-to-back in college. So you see our games. We're going to kind of just roll through the first group, the early games, the noon and the 1 o'clock window. So Alabama St. John's, I don't know who to take this one. I'm not betting any of these morning games. I'm busy doing this video. I want to watch the games I bet on. You know what I'm saying? So, Minnesota, Alcorn State. I would probably lean Minnesota, but just 31 points is a lot of damn points. And I'm not doing anything over 20. I did 5 different things, 29, minus 29 and a half. 4 went wrong yesterday. So, no. So we're not doing that one. Akron, Princeton is the only team who hasn't played a game yet. Did you know that? Yeah, they're playing a game finally. So no data there. A&M versus Kennesaw, Florida A&M. Kennesaw is clearly better, but based on who you played against. And today would be good because we finally get a bunch of teams that play 2 games. Our 1-game teams are going to play 2 finally. We finally get some averages out there, which is nice. We got Nebraska, FIU. How many? We go all the way down to South Florida is the last one. So we got New Haven and Penn State. Penn State is not on the road. Is this game in New Haven? That makes no sense. Yes. Oh, this is the one that Penn State agreed to a 3-1. Like, they're going to play at New Haven to promote New Haven's new team, obviously, to help them out. And then they're going to come play Penn State 3 times, and it's not going to cost them anything. So I got it. Makes sense. It's a weird setup. It's very weird, but hey, whatever works for you. I see it's in West Haven. So yeah, that's weird, but hey, whatever works. Sure. St. Joe's and Drexel, you can see it's in Philadelphia. You got to look for a lot of the neutral sites that, it'll tell you where it's at. So I need to put like the arena here, not this matchup information. Location, arena, game start. That would make a lot more sense, wouldn't it? I think so. And I can do that very easily. So what do we got? Syracuse and Delaware State. Syracuse could be a play, potentially. Syracuse, how much are you favored by? That's what I want to see. The Qs are favored by 26.5. I'm not doing anything over 20 for the rest of the season. These 29s burn me to the point. If it ain't 20 or less, I'm out. Can't do it. So no, not a chance. So you can have fun if you want to take that. I ain't doing it. Duke versus Western Carolina, same story. Duke is going to be favored by like 50. 36.5. No, not a chance. George Washington, South Florida should be the last one. I think we got them all. I might have skipped one by accident. Let me see. Let's see. Let me go back. St. John's, Minnesota, Akron versus Princeton. Yep. New Haven, Nebraska, St. Joe, Syracuse, Duke, Tulane. Tulane is at 2 o'clock, right? Yes. There's a bunch of 2 o'clock. I'm not going to take any at 2 o'clock either because I still got another video I got to make too. So I'll focus on the 3 o'clock before I do any actual bets, but I'll show you everything. I got you. Don't worry. So it'll be this one. So next we got Tulane, Texas State, probably lean Texas State, but nothing stands out probably. Far down, we got to get Texas State. Texas State. 12.5 for Tulane. Yeah, not a clue. Don't trust any of that so far. Toledo versus Marshall. Ugh, disgusting. No, nothing stands out. clearly. NJIT, New Jersey Institute of Technology, Highlanders versus Fairfield, the whatever that mascot is. You three, yeah, they're really good at shooting threes. This is their first home game. They did this on the road. Not bad. Don't want to take that though, obviously. It ain't 3 o'clock yet. 3 Eastern. 3 Eastern is what I'm saying. Dayton's up next. Dayton is right there. UMBC, their first road game. They did it at home. Dayton might be a play. Hold up. Dayton could be something potentially. Let's see. Control F D Y T O N. Dayton is at 26.5. That'll be a no for me, dog. Sorry. Not a chance I want to do that. Let's see. We did Toledo too. Wofford and Milwaukee. The sewer rats, baby. The sewer rats are back. Love it. I know they're the Panthers. I think they're the Panthers, but tell me that logo don't look like a damn sewer rat. Tell me that don't look like a rat. It does. And last year it did. It does again. That's a tail. That is a tail. I don't care. Hilarious. Yeah, I don't want to do with it. It's funny. It's back. Binghamton versus Niagara. Niagara's terrible, but who did you play? Question. Binghamton's played 2 games now, and you see they got some good defense. It looks like they're having. So, Binghamton at home potentially. Let's look. Bing. 3.5 at home plus 100. No thanks. I'm good on that one. Let's see. From Binghamton, we're gonna go to St. Peter's. Ew. Look at all the red and orange. Ew. There's 365 teams. You got 350 on here on offensive rating versus 330. Oh, shit off my screen. That is disgusting. Defense, Houston, House and under potentially. We could obviously do that because we got some defense for some iffy offense. They only play 1 game, but you never know. Where's Houston? Let's see, Control F. Houston. 27.5. Total's 130. 130? Oh my God, that's low. And Houston always has some nasty defense. That's 142 and that's 113. That's right in the middle. Not a chance of hell I would touch that. Tennessee, Northern Kentucky, the Norse. Cool little mascot logo setup. First road game. They had great points. They won their game against some D6 school, probably. Some junior high team, I'm guessing. I don't know who the hell they played, but Tennessee's going to be favored by a lot. You already know they are. You know they're going to be favored by like 70. Something crazy. Tennessee, not that one. This one. 27.5. Hell, that might be good, but no, they could drop 126. Who knows what's going to happen? I need some more data. More data, please. We're in the 3 o'clock window, and I'm not seeing anything I like so far. We're still going, though. From Tennessee, we're going to Binghamton, St. Peter, Houston, Georgia Southern versus Asheville. First home game for you. Disgusting. There's nothing that stands out. Yeah, remember, we're being very cautious to start the season off. If we see plays that make sense, we'll take them, but if not, we're leaving them alone. There could be 59 games. I could have 0 plays. It could happen. It's easily. Texas is not looking good against Lafayette, but Texas actually plays somebody good. Who does Texas play? Here it is now. Let's go find out. Texas play Duke. That's right. How can you forget that? They play Duke. So, yeah, can't trust those numbers at all. The defense look good, but I know Texas is going to be favored by how much? 25.5. Nope. Outside my price range. 20 is my limit. Not going higher than that. Anything lower? Sure, but no. Let's see. We did this. Memphis versus San Fran. Memphis hasn't played a game yet. I thought Princeton was the only one. Am I tweaking? I might be tweaking. Well, Memphis, welcome to the team. Welcome to the season. Finally, randomly, a week later. Sure. Let's see. Dayton, Binghamton, St. Peter. We did all those. Colorado versus Eastern Washington is disgusting. I don't want to do with that. LaSalle versus Monmouth. Again, they're pretty equal. Nothing to do with that. Santa Barbara. Santa Barbara potentially against San Jose. We can look, but I'm not feeling it. So Santa Barbara. 9.5 point favorite, potentially over San Jose. You can score, but nothing else is really making me feel good except for the offense versus defensive ratings. You won your game by 31. You lost your game by 10. Who did you 2 play? Where is San Jose? San Jose is not. Where's Monmouth? There they are. Found them. And Santa Barbara. San Jose played Utah. Okay, they played a Big 12 school. Santa Barbara played San Fran State. That's a D2 school. Nope. No, not a chance. Greensboro versus Elon. Elon looked pretty good in their 1 game. Looked pretty good. Who'd you play? Elon? You played Belmont Abbey. What? Ain't that like a book? I don't know. I don't know. Greensboro looked terrible, so no. Oh man, this is a rough day already. This is rough. So many games and nothing looks good. Like none, nothing. I'm in the 4 o'clock window and nothing looks good so far. UCF versus Vanderbilt. There we go. That's a SEC verse. Big 12 game. Vandy looking like that. Okay, let's see who did what in your first two. Who played who? That's what I want to see. Vandy played Lipscomb. They won by 45. And UCF played Hofstra and won by 4. Vandy, what's the spread? Vanderbilt. Control F, Vand. There's only one Vand in the land. Vandy 10.5. You know what? I'm going to take it just because UC barely got by Wofford. I mean, not Wofford. Hofstra? Hofstra? Come on, guys. Where's Vandy on this list? Vanderbilt. There they are. I had to go so far down. Vandy minus 10.5. I shall take them. Everything, the 27 games before that are passes. I love it. Hilariousness. That's what that is. That is good, good stuff. So turn that on. And let's keep it moving from UCF. Actually, let me get a drink real quick. All right, moving from UCF, we got New Mexico and Boise up next. And it's going to be here. Nope, nah, just New Mexico, then Boise. That's what I'm saying. New Mexico versus Arlington. That is, what is this? That is that versus that. Good luck. That versus that. Yeah, no, don't want nothing to do with that. Boise hosting Utah Valley. Utah Valley beat some team 116-35. You know that's a D2 school. Hell, that might be a D3 school. I don't know. Boise lost to a D2 school called Hawaii Pacific. Yeah, good luck with that. I can't trust. Boise's favored by 12.5. I don't want nothing to do with that one. Let's see. We're going to Fullerton and Wyoming. And look, number 1 in 64 offenses. That's a lot of damn points. That is a 235 points and a lot of points given up. 157. What's our total? 152? Yeah, I'll take the over here. That's a good flyer. Let me just go ahead and add 152 to this real quick. 152. Yeah, good stuff. So we'll do that. Let's move on. From Wyoming, we're going to Air Force versus Austin P. Austin P's favored by 1.5. You can see what they did. They blew someone out. Air Force lost, I believe, Belmont. Yeah, Belmont by 16. So again, can't trust that really. Similar opponents, maybe, yes, but different, completely different level opponents, not a chance. From there, we're going Virginia Tech versus Providence. Good little game. First road game for Providence. Don't trust that at all. No thanks. Nothing here. Stanford and Montana. Montana defense, cool. Stanford, I mean, no. I need clear-cut favorites of something. Something. We're Virginia Tech now. We want St. Bonaventure versus Canisius. Yes, that's our D1 school, if you didn't know that. Yes, the Golden Eagles, I believe, is what they are, or whatever the hell that is. Yeah, not a chance I want anything to do with that game. Not until we get more stats. Sorry. Fresno, no. What the fuck are we doing? Butler, IUPUI, or IUND as it's known as. Butler, potentially. Butler's going to have a big spread, though, probably, because Butler's favored by 21.5. It's close. Close. Let me see. Butler, who'd you play? Who'd you play, Butler? IUPUI, who'd you play? IUPUI played Southern Indiana, and they won by 30. Similar opponent, and they won by 30. That's good for them. Yeah, wait. Open, close tab. What did I just do? Yeah, Butler played. No, Butler's way better. So I'm thinking IUPUI. Butler's better. They won by 30. Good job. IUPUI played Ohio State, and they scored 102 points. Then they lost to Long Island. How do you you score over 100 versus Ohio State, but then you lose to Long Island? How good are you? How bad are you? I'm going to say Butler's 21. I think Butler's one of them teams that are good enough. So I know I just lied. So I'm not going anything over 20. Yeah, I lied. 21.5. We're taking Butler. 21's close. It's better than 29, right? Exactly. See, that's progress. We're making good progress. So we already did Fresno Long Beach. Didn't mean to click that one. I want Stony Brook in Maine. Stony Brook, yes, real school, Division 1. Maine, terrible. They could use Cooper Flag. Sadie's isn't there. So let's see, UMass. What do UMass and Albany? It's disgusting. So bad. So bad. Don't take bad teams. Just don't do it. There's no point to do it. Charleston and FAU. Again, bad numbers. Can't trust those. First row game for FAU. Michigan State, Arkansas. Actual real game. Arkansas ranked 14 versus 22. Look at that. Michigan State doesn't look good in their first game. Who did you play to be so bad looking? You can't be that bad, can you? Who did you both play? Michigan State played Colgate. They played toothpaste, and they almost lost. They won by 11. And Arkansas played Southern. and they won by 20, 30, 32. Yeah. Um, this game's in East Lansing, so I'm like, oh no. Oh no. Let's go look. So Arkansas, plus 2.5 Arkansas. Your 3-point defense is bad. If you let what Southern score that many threes, yeah, no. No, not a chance. Leave that alone. I ain't messing with it. Presbyterian and ETSU. I mean, there's a lot of green. No chance. You're probably like, he ain't taking no plays. You damn right. Have you seen this slate? You see these games? I have 3 plays. I'm surprised I have 3. Wichita and Prairie View. Look, they're the same. Like, people are just going to blindly take Wichita because they know them. Prairie View is the same stats, but then it's who you played. And it's like, why? Give me a few games. Give me a few games to get some numbers out. These are more, like I said, very small plays just to get the feel so we can get into it. So, Richmond and East Carolina, both can't shoot threes. Your defense is good. No. Oops, go back. Let's see. Tarleton versus Texas A&M Corpus Christi. Yeah, real school. Look at all the great 361 defense. There's 355. We don't bet things. You don't bet on these games. There's no point to it. Absolutely no point to it. Villanova versus Queens. What's that spread going to be? 40. Let's see. Queens 17.5 for what? Really? Is Queens decent and Villanova's not? This feels like a trap. Absolutely. That's a low spread. This feels trappy. If you squint, you can see Queens looks like they look a little bit better statistically. No. Is Villanova just really bad all of a sudden? They could be. Utah versus Weber State. The Grill Masters. Yes. Look at that offense defense. They play somebody weak like D2, so not a chance. All these damn D2 games. Like, people complain about football, or like, oh, the SEC plays all these FCS schools. That's nothing compared to playing D2 basketball. Clearly. St. Thomas, Minnesota versus Army. Army's good defensively. St. Thomas is just bad all around. But they're at home. It's in St. Paul. Can't mess with that. K-State maybe K-State. Bella Marine. They had that little stretch last year. They were good for like a minute, they were good for like a Tuesday to like Thursday, but that was it. Other than that, K-State. What's the line? K-State 27.5. I want to take this. I'm gonna take this. You can't stop me. These are my plays. I'm doing it. I'm taking K-State. Don't tell me what to do. K-State minus 27, 25. I'm sorry. They're playing decent. They're playing bad. I don't care who you played. You played this bad? 350 bad? No. K-State should handle you by 27. So don't care. Moving on. We did K-State. Bradley versus Central Michigan. Nothing really stands out there. BYU versus Holy Cross. Yeah. Holy War part junior. I don't know what you want to call that. That's definitely, yeah. Let's see. Loyola Marymount versus Arkansas Pine Bluff. If you know these schools, congratulations. Suppose you don't. UNLV in Chattanooga, a lot. Looks like Halloween and Thanksgiving, and it's turning fall. Look at all the orange and red. So much. Look like crunchy leaves. That's what it looks like. Southern Utah and Rio Grande. Nope. No. UNLV Chattanooga. We already did that. Whoops, come back. San Diego, UC San Diego, and Houston Christian. Again, nothing there. These matchups are just absolute cheeks. Just straight cheeks. Seattle and Cal Poly. Yeah, looks like it leans Cal Poly, but I don't not know. There's no clear cut. Nevada and Pacific. And yeah, lastly, Gonzaga, Oklahoma. There's a game. There's a game for you. Gonzaga, Oklahoma. What's that line? Gonzaga 11.5. Ah, man. That's a good looking game. Good looking. I'm not taking it though. All these plays, you're like 59 plays. You have so many plays, right? No. Got you today. Nope. We're going to have 4 plays all day. 4, maybe 5. How many do I have? I have 4. 4 plays. That cool? You cool with that? Hey, it happens. So 4 plays. I told you we're not going crazy. We're being chill. Once we get to where we hit these last 5 averages, it's going to be nice, especially conference play comes around. Beautiful stuff. So I showed you every spreadsheet, I believe. If I missed any, I told you, go to the HQ. You can have a spreadsheet for every sport every day. It's $20. That's all it is. Simple. I put them all together myself from scratch using box scores. And when you do it, you got it. You go to Better Bet, you put your email in from Patreon, and then boom, you have access. It's simple stuff. So let's go ahead and pop back to the schedule, which is right here. Schedule. Let's look at tomorrow. Sundays are usually chill days. Let's see how chill it is. Yeah, not much there. So cool. I'll be here. I'll make a short video tomorrow. I appreciate being here. Drop a like, subscribe. Let me know if you have questions, comments, whatever. Very chill day, very light day. Be cautious. You saw the matchups, nothing too crazy. Till we get some more data, be cautious, okay? And I'll see you tomorrow on Sunday for some more college hoops. Peace.